The royal family join with people around the world in mourning his loss. Let us take a moment to reflect on that news. Our royal editor Chris Shipp reporting on the life of Prince Philip. Well, Chris is on the line with us now. Chris, first off, let's start by reflecting on the news and that statement that we have just had from the royal household. To get home from hospital, desperate to get back to Windsor and be by the Queen's side, but this of course means that the Queen will continue her reign as a widow. Just how much of a support has the Duke of Edinburgh been to her over the years? Well, the Prime Minister there, Boris Johnson, offering his condolences at the news of the death of the Duke of Edinburgh. We were speaking to our royal editor, Chris Shipp. We can go back to him now. He's on the line. Chris, we just saw a statement there from the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. He talked about how Prince Philip helped steer the royal family and the monarchy. And it's something that shouldn't be understated, is it? What impact will the Duke of Edinburgh's death have on the royal family as a whole? We've just lost connection with Chris on the line there, but we can speak to our reporter Martha with the words from Boris Johnson there. You know, help steer the royal family and the monarchy, and the support also that he mentioned to Her Majesty the Queen over
with state business. He was able to assure her that he was...
Thank you. Well, let's go now to our political correspondent, Daniel, royal biographer Hugo Vickers. Hugo, we're going to go back now to our royal editor, Chris Shipp, who joins us once again on the line. Chris, first of all, tell us about the announcement on the gates of Buckingham Palace. Chris, we heard from the Prime Minister a few moments ago, didn't we? He talked about the huge role and impact that the Duke of Edinburgh had generally in the country, on the family. But what will be the impact on the family as a whole? And Chris, you mentioned there, of course, approaching his 100th birthday. The Duke of Edinburgh had an extraordinary life, didn't he? And a very unusual upbringing. Remember, some won't. He really was quite the eligible bachelor in those post-war years, wasn't he? And Chris, let's talk more about that. Prince Philip's relationship with the Queen. He really, really was her strength and her stay for so much of their lives together, wasn't he? With Prince Philip no longer at the Queen's side, the second Elizabethan era will end as Victorian times did with a widow Queen. The sight of the Queen without the Duke has become more familiar since his retirement from public life in 2017. But in private, their relationship remained as close as ever. As Rachel Younger reports, the Queen must now go on without the husband she called her strength and stay.